Hello everyone, and welcome back to System Magic for our Wednesday evening constructed stream where we're going to be playing some mono white humans in Pioneer back, which we played it a while ago, and it's been a little while, but here we are back with mono white. We've got a nice rose petal candle, some notes of lily and jasmine from Target's Room Essential collection going. And Andrew, why are we playing mono white in Pioneer?
Okay, well, it all started, actually, if you want to flashback really, it all started to our RC testing process. We spent a lot of time in mono white and then none of us registered it.
Uh-huh.
But I think many people on our team were pretty convinced that we had an improvement on the formula.
Yeah.
But then we were concerned that even improvement on the formula wasn't good enough and none of us played it.
Yeah.
But then Matt was like, fuck all y'all, I'm playing it in the Pioneer Showcase Challenge, which he top for'd. And then I, on a whim, fired it off in a league and easily 5-0'd, and I don't know, I still think our list is an improvement. I still think everyone else is wrong about a lot of stuff, and I want to try to show the way to what I think is a better humans list.
Nice, so what in particular do you like?
Well, first of all, people need to stop it with this 22 lands business.
Okay.
In the immortal words of Sam Black, I'm closer to 24 than 22.
Nice.
Like, people, like, this is nonsense. Everyone cutting, in my opinion, if you ask most people why they cut the 23rd land, their answer would be, I didn't know what to cut, so I lazily cut the 23rd land. But it's just wrong.
Yeah.
Play 23 lands. I don't really know what to say on that. I'm very convinced. Also, I still think Knight-Errant is good. In fact, I think maybe the third one is good, but this list has two.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. This card's really messed up. It turns out it's messed up whether you're like all in on it or whether you just kind of throw it in for some val. It's just a very good card.
Yeah.
Plays super nicely with Giant Killer, which we have two of here. Obviously works both ways. Giant Killer works well with it works well with Giant Killer, etc.
Because it's something to find that's not a creature, but also it's a 1-drop, which is good with Convoke cards, is what you're saying.
Yes. I would say I'm closer to 3 than 1. Yeah, I think it's very plausible that I would play a third of this card, but I don't know. I haven't spent that much time tuning this list because I'm not really incredibly invested in it at the moment. But I do think 3 is very possible.
Though for the record, Andrew did tell me off stream that he's 100% to play mono white at NRG Champs.
Classic. Yeah.
Which is funny because it's true.
To be honest, I think there's a chance that the 4th Hopeful Initiative should be the 3rd Giant Killer, but I'm not very confident, so I haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Nice.
The other thing that we did, which I think we're just right about, but a lot of people don't do, is I think Rest in Peace is terrible.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people have Rest in Peace in their sideboard, and I gotta say, I don't know what Rest in Peace is even good against. Like, the card Witherbloom Command just exists, and the moment you've been Witherbloom Command killing your 1-drop and your Rest in Peace one time, you'll wish you never registered the card. Like, I sort of think Rest in Peace isn't very good against Greasefang, which is the main graveyard deck, at which point, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Also, our candle is a nice rose petal candle, notes of lily and jasmine from Target's Room Essential collection. Thanks for asking, Felver. Another candle that we used to use a lot and haven't used much recently, just like mono white.
Yeah, so like, I think that people should stop playing Hearse in this deck entirely. Playing Rest in Peace this deck entirely. I just prefer Hearse.
Yeah. Because
when you get Witherbloom Command, when you have a creature and a Hearse, you can crew the Hearse in response, assuming there's anything under it, and it just lives, which is way better than not living. So, yeah, that's my other take. I think those are my main takes. I feel pretty strongly about Knight-Errant, a few Giant Killers, and also Brave. I hate Brave. To be honest, I've always hated Brave. I would not play 3 Adeline as the best card in the deck.
And our new candle is Wisteria Blossom, another candle that we used to use a lot and haven't used as much. And it has notes of Cherry Blossom and Peach, and a beautiful purple color. And these are my only 2 candles today, so if you make me switch again, we're going back to Rose Petal.
That's a little bit of an overstatement, but I do like it. I basically, once I started playing 4 Adelines, I've never felt like it was too many, and I don't think it changed. Yeah. The other thing is, I think Complicated Vanguard is like a pretty substantial stealth upgrade to this deck that like people haven't talked about that much.
Yeah.
Like, everyone always plays 4 now, it's stock, but like, I think it was actually pretty impactful.
Yeah.
Like, it just speeds you up by a full turn in a lot of situations. Mono White's matchmaking against green noticeably improved in the stats since Copperwood Vanguard's been printed, and I don't think it's a coincidence. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Those are most of my takes. As far as Brave goes, I've always hated Brave. I basically hated Brave even when the deck played 4 before all the new cards were added.
Yeah.
And the reason I hated Brave, this is something Max and I observed in our testing. We spent a lot of time, and I mean a lot of time, jamming mono white against mono green since we're both kind of experts in those archetypes. And what we learned is, like, there's, like, an incredibly small window where Brave is good.
Yeah.
It's like, you draw Brave in Europe and you're like, fuck, it's Brave.
Yeah.
It's like Brave in your hand in the mid-game, you're like, fuck, it's Brave. And then, like, when you top deck Brave on exactly the turn before they're gonna kill you, you're like, wow, it's the best draw ever.
Yeah.
And then, by the way, if it's one turn after that, you don't actually draw it because they've already combo killed you, or, like, made your board reach a state where Brave's no longer lethal, or, like, something.
Yeah. Or
so,
even
like,
Stone-Brained Brave.
Or Stone-Brained Brave,
They
or,
just, like, went really big and Stone-Brained Brave.
It's just, like, it doesn't... It's, like, literally good for, like, 2 turns in every game.
Yeah.
Which, and also, the other problem with it is it's only good against Mono Green the Mirror, which is an incredibly small segment of metagame. So, I don't know. I've always hated Brave, and basically as soon as I had the first excuse I had to cut it, nice, Clem.
What did I do?
But yeah, that's basic. Those are basically my mono white takes. Yeah, I like Knight-Errant, I like Unlicensed Hearst, I like 23 lands, I hate Brave, I hate Rest in Peace.
Yeah.
That's like pretty much where I stand. I don't know. What I'm system.
It does sometimes switch though.
Well, I'm definitely system.
Which one is white and which one is human?
Oh yeah, that's a debate. I mean, I think Kythian's fine, but I think Giant Killer's better. If you're playing Knight, you should clearly play Giant Killer.
Yeah.
Like, I've never disliked the first Kythian. It's totally reasonable to have a, like, 13th one-drop, but I think Giant Killer's better if you have Knight-Errant. I think there's a chance Giant Killer is better anyway, to be honest. Once we started playing Giant Killer, I would say that, like, we kept finding more and more spots where it was impressive.
Yeah, I mean, the tap mode is relevant. Like,
well, like, the secret of the card is it's actually kind of fucked up against Greasefang.
Yeah.
Because
right.
Because against Greasefang, they can't bring back Parhelion, since then you just tap their Greasefang and they have no crew.
Or they crew the Parhelion and then you tap it.
Or they crew the yeah, basically,
yeah.
It works really nicely against them in a variety of ways. Also, you can just cast it to kill their Greasefang.
Right.
Which also comes up. Like, sometimes they're, like, charioting you.
Yeah.
And the ability to be like, kill your Greasefang is actually super nice.
Yeah.
Like, against green, it's not always amazing, but sometimes the tap ability is really impactful. Like, sometimes it can be kind of a pseudo Budokathar when you need it. You can't do that forever, but you often don't need it to be forever, which is pretty good. Like, I don't know, like, random problematic creatures kind of came up a lot. Like, it's sort of... Oh, and then there's the Shieldred thing. It's just, like, more main deck Shieldred answers that don't cause you to, like, flood on kill spells and be to have too much of that. Like, our list you can see here is almost no Destroy Evils. There's exactly one. And the reason almost no Destroy Evils is Giant Killer is Destroy Evil.
Yeah.
Like, that's the point. Obviously, sometimes there's enchantments you want to kill. We're a little softer to those, but I think overall it's better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I think it's time.
Sure, yeah, we can fire it off. Wow,
just gonna taunt Azax like that?
Yeah, I sure am. Alright. And I also do think that the list I'm playing here, I maybe made this clear, but, like, I don't think it's necessarily flawlessly tuned in terms of, like, I think some of the numbers could maybe use a little work.
Yeah.
Again, we kind of abandoned this mid-RC testing process and didn't, like, do the final pass or whatever. But I think a lot of our comps are just right, and no one else is doing them.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's why I'm here to prove a point. That's why we're streaming Mono White today.
Love it. Can't wait to 2-3.
They revealed Giganta. That could mean a lot of things. I mean, this hand's clearly a key.
I was gonna say, do any of them make you want to not keep this hand?
No, not really.
Okay.
I am unwilling to cut Mutavaults. Sorry, remember when I said before Adelaine's best card of the deck? That was a lie.
Mutavault's the best card in the deck. It's just Collected Company.
Mutavault is Collected Company. No.
No.
We will not stream a Neoform League till you save up however many hundreds of points again. We just can't afford to... Watery Grave with Giganta? What is this?
Oh, I forgot about the Giganta.
I don't know what Watery Grave Giganta means.
Because I thought it meant Archfiend, but pretty clearly not.
Rona?
Oh.
But Rona usually doesn't play Giganta. Because Giganta is incompatible with some stuff that they play.
Oh,
right?
Neoform. It could be Atraxa Neoform.
It could be Neoform. Anyway, let's hit him with this.
It kind of seems like this Vanguard is on a precarious perch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could have attacked before playing it, but that seems kind of maniacal.
Yeah.
Because what if they just have Consider is the issue, right?
You know, I would have played it before combat. I was not saying that to try and convince you to do anything different.
I think it's unusual to have Rona with Giganta, but it may not be unheard of. Maybe it's just Sultai Grinds. We consider the Sultai Grinds angle.
Maybe.
I think perhaps it's Sultai Grinds. Wait, Rona definitely played the other one, Zerda, at one point.
Just to pick up? Or just to loot away?
Yeah. Like, I think Zerda is the companion I've most seen in Rona decks.
Yeah.
Wait, I have seen lists 5-0 leagues from not Matt Nass with Zerda. But...
I think, didn't we see it on stream once?
Yes.
And I was like asking about Zerda, and I was like, oh wait, they just want to pitch it.
However, I do think this game isn't going great as far as how it's going.
Yeah.
Is that what Matt Nass does nowadays? He runs a bot army? Interesting. So they played Confluence. Yeah, like, this forbids Dig. Isn't Dig one of their best cards? I don't know. It's just so maniacal. Are they picking up Giganta? That's what I've ever wanted to see. Oh, Tessie Gray. Hello, Tessie Gray.
So wait, does this mean they are Neoform?
I think it might mean they're Neoform, yeah.
Hey, Christian MZ! Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow!
Well, I mean, I think Neoform makes a lot more sense with Giganta to start with. So, anyway, let's play our stuff.
Yeah. Should I say it or should you?
You can say it.
It's brutal out here!
Sorry, I had to consider my options before committing.
As friend of the stream, noted vampire, and noted maybe Magic the Gathering player Olivia Rodrigo would say, it's brutal out here.
So...
Don't boo me, DC!
Wow. Really savage from Sarah.
Would you like to make a comment about this card? To match my enthusiasm?
No.
You just have to say that one phrase. Chat will love it.
Oh, no. Okay, fine. Fine. It's brutal out here. Oh, my God.
No, she's definitely a friend of the stream. She's only maybe a Magic the Gathering player.
Alright, so Destroy Evil... Wait, so they're going to Neoform into Atraxa, right?
I would assume yes.
So things that kill Atraxa are presumably good. Well, like, this has got to be good.
Okay, I assume Hearse is good.
Oh. It probably is. Okay. But what it... So, like, is Brutal Clar's probably bad?
I agree,
guess?
even though it was good there.
Well, I think Oz is solid, though.
Okay, sure.
I don't mind Oz so much. I mean, maybe maybe announcements too much. Maybe announcements like a little too slow. Like, do you want to I think maybe no announcement makes more sense.
I like no announcement. I think.
Like, I want to play this -1.
Oh
I'm pulling what the -1.
They could have Africa. Chat's right.
Well, that's stop. Oh, sure, they could fit in Dragon. Well, that's true, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. So
yeah, nothing. I think.
Yeah, I mean, good beats if that happens to us.
I guess Oh wait, okay, you kept the Osses. Okay.
Yeah, so like, these are all in right now.
Yeah. You could cut a Knight-Errant because it's kind of a fat, like, we don't want to grind that hard.
Yeah, but I sometimes like to leave in Knight for matchups that I would describe as mid-grindy.
Oh, okay. That makes some sense.
Like, I don't want Knight when it's, like, pure speed.
Yeah.
But I think, like, for example, I kind of like Knight against creativity.
Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
So I kind of, like, I think it's maybe supposed to be a Copper Coat.
Okay, we could cut... Okay.
I mean, I think that's my preference. Maybe I'm wrong about Knight. I obviously haven't played this. How does Redain work against... Well, Redain is non-creature, so...
Yeah.
The answer is how does it work is, well, it will have no text.
Yeah.
As the creature spells are famously creatures.
I feel like Redain is one of those cards that chat always wants to bring in.
Yeah, chat does like Redain.
Chat loves Redain.
Also, I would like to...
I mean, it's two different sideboard cards in one. It must be good.
The real point is that you use both Chimera to stop the
Atraca? That's a great idea.
Yeah. Also, this hand I think is probably great.
It has too much text. It definitely has too much text.
Well,
The first time I played it, I was playing Bant Humans, and I stalled, and I was like, excuse me, I need to consult my sideboard. Because I had it in a slip, I had a checklist card, and my opponent was so confused. They were like, why is my mono white opponent checking their sideboard? Which I guess was a lie. I wasn't consulting my sideboard, I was consulting my box to read a card. But
I love them taking a tap land.
Also, they multiplied.
Oh, they're in trouble. Oh, they're in real trouble.
Let's go! Mono white humans with card. It was actually Bant Humans, fun fact.
Yeah, this was during Greg's Bant Humans arc.
My Bant Humans arc was great! I went to 2 PPTQs. I only lost one single match. It was in the finals of the first PPTQ. Or RCQ.
Alright, let's get on the beats first of all.
Yeah.
And then we can discuss whether to play 2 things with Thalia.
Also, when Mono White gives you the beats, they always have, it's always Thalia. Or I guess 2 1s, but then, you could, if you have 1 land and they attack with a thing, you should always push it.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so... You want to play Thalia?
Sure do.
Well, it's kind of awkward, right?
Why?
But we have a 2-drop spell and a 3-drop spell in our hand where we're going to be able to cast either, instead of pressuring them more. What are you afraid of?
I think... Well, 1, if they have another Fatal Push, it's really good. I guess they probably don't.
Even if they have another Fatal Push... Oh, so you're saying you want them to Fatal Push it?
Well, they can't Fatal Push it this turn. It's very
right, so they will untap and Fatal Push it, and that's what you want to happen.
I guess, yeah.
That's a reasonable claim. I'm just going over it, right?
Don't they have a bunch of... Isn't it going to really slow them down?
Well... Maybe... Oh, hey, Switch Gaming, how's it going?
Hey there!
I don't know if The Switch Gaming is an amalgamation of people or if that just means Dykeman. I'm not sure. But regardless, how's it going?
You're afraid of being trapped in a sauna?
I think that's an unrelated comment.
Okay. I was like, is that referencing a card?
I think...
Oh, I see. What are you afraid of? Yeah. He was asking me what I'm afraid of in reference to this game.
Yeah.
I think playing 2 1s is pretty good if you want to.
I think I kind of like 2 1s more.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
There's no way we're gonna cast Os next turn anyway. Right?
Yeah. Okay. You're right. Let's play Thalia. Yeah. It'll be fine. I'm kind of in a situation where many turns later they cast it to Seagrave and we can't kill it.
Yeah.
But I guess that's really specific.
I feel like that's very specific. And
yeah.
They only have they're low on cards
Well, the being low on cards might mean the Os is just brutally effective.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm not sure which way that cuts. I don't know if that cuts for or against this. But oh. Hey Don. Insofar as there is a white weenie expert among me and Greg, I think it is debatable who it is. Both Greg and I play a lot of white aggro decks.
Wow, we got so rewarded.
We did get quite rewarded, yes. Okay, let's play some stuff.
Love some stuff.
I guess just this and then this.
Makes sense.
And if they kill in response, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
I prefer Dawn masquerading as Switch Gaming, honestly. I thought that on the Switch account, Dawn was a lot more, charismatic.
The high streamers was nice, because that is what Dawn always says.
That is what Dawn always says, yes.
And a shout out to all the otherworldly gays in the chat!
Oh god, that was so over the top. Yeah, I do think that next time we raid Swish, we should go onto their channel and ask them which one of them is the Swish and which one of them is the gaming.
Nice.
Especially if there's only one person streaming. We can still do it.
No shout out to any otherworldly straights, only the otherworldly gays. And you have to match my enthusiasm again, and also our candle is now a nice wisteria blossom with notes of cherry blossom and peach. Here's a nice scent for you.
Okay, wait. I want to chop it down.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I guess if we use Osset, we can play another one. Maybe that's better.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's maybe better. I'd rather kill them.
Yeah. Also, I think when chat did the enthusiasm thing, they would like you to shout out the otherworldly gays in the chat.
Oh my god. I really don't want to shout out the otherworldly gays.
Why not? What's wrong with the otherworldly gays in the chat? Why don't you want to shout them out?
Mostly I just think this bit is just really overdone.
What? It's my favorite stream bit.
No, it's not. Your favorite stream bit is the Cleveland bit.
No, I like the otherworldly gaze bit more.
Okay, that's fair. Oh my god. Alright,
See?
fine. I'll shout out the otherworldly gaze in the chat.
You gotta do it more enthusiasm.
I'm not saying that was it.
Okay.
Oh god. Magic bit is good.
Hey Jakers, welcome to the stream and thanks for the subscription. We really appreciate it.
Okay, so they binned Neoform, so presumably they have Neoform.
Yeah.
And they took a creature. I guess I don't know what I should do about that. So we slam at... Yeah, it'll be fine.
I mean, I guess if they, like, languish us, it's sad or something. Like,
No. You're right. Many sweepers we can even save ourselves from. I mean, not the one you named, but you know. Yeah, that's true.
I guess this is even good against, like, Witch's Vengeance, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do like just killing them. I mean, like, one of the things I was thinking is, like, if they... Let's say that they play a creature next turn and Neoform it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, I don't know what that plays around. Like, for example, if they make a creature and they Neoform into Traxxas, they're not going to have 1 mana up to, like, Stubborn Isle or whatever. Like, there's no shot.
Yeah.
So, like, given that takes all their mana, which I think it will, then... we can still just Giant Killer the Traxxas and kill them.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's a reason to hold up Chop Down in this spot.
Anyway, you want to shout out anyone before we leave this match?
Shout out to any otherworldly gaze in the chat. I can't do it, Greg. It's too medium a joke.
It's not a medium joke. It's my funniest joke.
Greg, I think if we were to rank all the jokes you made on stream, this would be in the bottom 10.
What? Look at chat loves the bit.
It's
See?
a top tier joke. Oh god. What have I done? Chat really likes this joke. Comment Andrew Howell. Oh my god. I also appreciate that for some reason the system magic thing is catching on.
Uh-huh.
And that we've just established beyond a doubt that I'm system.
Sometimes it switches. Wow, love you can say that the joke is out of this world.
Well,
that's
if you want to endear the joke to me, that's a good approach. Wait, is Watchwolf 92... Wait, is that Sukenik? If Watchwolf, you're Sukenik, hope you're having a good day. Also, if you're anyone else, but mostly if you're Sukenik.
I was gonna say, what about everyone else?
No, if that's not Sukenik, then screw that. No, it's...
God, I would buy so many copies of that Secret Lair. I have not bought many Secret Lairs in my life, but I would buy an unreasonable number of
okay,
copies.
That's good to hear, Sukenik.
Even if it was just one, if the next year's Pride Secret Lair had Otherworldly Gaze in it with the funny art, oh my god, I'd be so happy. Okay, so they found Kiora?
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty scary, but I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do about it.
Yeah, slam out Aline Alpha.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I assume. Oh my god. Chat, that will really get me canceled on Magic Twitter. You can't be saying these things.
Do you want to know where I was on January 6th?
Were you in DC?
I was about a mile from the U.S. Capitol.
You know, I do believe that.
The good news is I was sitting in the safety of my parents' house where I was living at the time. They just happened to live about a mile from the U.S. Capitol. But it is true.
Oh, man.
I was just there.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, well, this is bad.
My cover is airtight.
Okay, so wait, let's discuss the situation.
I went for a walk earlier that day, and I was really hoping someone was gonna ask me for directions, and I was just gonna blatantly point them in the opposite direction of the Capitol.
So I'm trying to assess if we should play Knight-Errant or not.
Oh, interesting.
Well, it's very possible. So wait, let's start with what happens. Let's say we like full send at them.
Yeah.
Right. So we full send at them. I suspect they have to block Adeline.
Yes.
Because 3/7. Yes. Like let's say they block this, right?
Okay.
Then they take 4/7. This will be 8. Yeah. It's easily lethal.
Yep.
So they have to block Adeline.
Yep.
So if we full send at them, Adeline will get blocked.
Hey, Watch Wolf, thanks for the follow.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Thanks to Kennick. Yeah, it's great to hear that you like the stream. Sorry, I was engrossed in what I was supposed to do this turn. I mean, I guess I think that maybe it costs us too much damage.
And hey, Cedric, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, you'll have to see it, Cedric. Oh, Cedric's great, by the way, for those curious.
I mean, and hey, Chicken Arise Nick, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
I just wish I knew what our attacks were supposed to be.
I mean, I kind of just want to alpha.
I guess I think we should alpha them.
My question is, woo! Hey, young human, welcome to young human. Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
And you think alpha everyone but them is right? Oh, it is true that if we leave back one thing, we can post-combat convoke off the Vigilance Adeline.
Adeline.
Wait, maybe that's good.
That is good, I think.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Let's do some more analysis. So,
okay.
If I go to combat, let's say I attack them with these creatures.
Okay.
Right? Then, and I think they're all supposed to attack them.
I mean, the only other option is that Adeline could attack Kiora.
But that might be better.
I predict it won't matter. I predict they'll block the Adeline either way.
Yeah. You're probably right. I mean, do they still have to block it? 2, 5.
No, right? Well.
Yeah, they don't have to block it. So I think it should attack Kiora.
Okay.
I think this should attack Kiora. Everything. Yeah, I like this.
Okay, I like that.
Okay. Yeah, I think that the damage will, like, account for itself extremely quickly with this Knight. Yeah. Because just, like, having a 4/4 in play next turn to attack with is, like, probably going to, in and of itself, account for the no attack with the Copper Coat this turn.
I assume this is a troll, but, you should not play Neoform.
Yeah, I would probably recommend 4-color, yes. Yeah, I don't think I should shave my Hopeful Notion, although I could. I think I'd rather play Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I could use the... Yeah, if I could destroy this, I probably would. Yeah. I cannot. And...
God, the looking at the cards is so scary.
Okay, well, I definitely want... Well, I probably want Brutal Cathar.
I can't imagine not wanting Brutal Cathar.
I mean 2 Copper Coats does, like, really fucking kill them.
Yeah.
Like, if we play 2 Copper Coats, then our min human size of, like, will be 4/4. Like, any 2 humans will be lethal. But I guess if we just play one of them, that's still true.
That seems pretty good, actually, because we'll have some
So the only difference if we play 1 Copper Coat, if we go Copper Coat, Brutal Cathar next turn, right? Yeah. Is that exactly 2 humans won't be lethal, right? Yeah. Because the 2 humans will both have 3 power. Yeah. But that means they can get... But removing a blocker and then being dead to any 3 attackers... Yeah. Isn't all that different from not removing a blocker and then being dead to 2 attackers, right? Yeah. Like, isn't that true?
That is true.
So I kind of think we should take Brutal Cathar Copper Coat. But okay. I'm open to being wrong.
I kind of feel like they're identical, but...
Yeah, maybe they're just kind of isomorphic.
I mean, in that case, we should maybe take both Copper Coats in case we draw a 1-drop that we want to play.
Oh. Okay, we can take 2 Copper Coats.
Yeah. Unless there's some weird card that Brutal Cathar can find, but I can't name it.
I can't name it either. I think you're right. In fact, sometimes if it's isomorphic, taking 2 Copper Coats might be better because it doesn't force us to Brutal Coat something and, like, give them dangerous outs involving freeing that thing.
Oh, sure.
In fact, it makes it really hard for them to ever kill anything because everything will have Ward 1,000,000. Yeah. Sadly, I think there's a chance we're, like, dead this turn and none of this matters.
Yeah, I know.
Because the problem is our opponent had kept a 1-lander, which means their hand is all fucking gas.
Yeah, it's okay. They're gonna whiff off this storm. They're gonna find, like, Land Oath.
Wait, isomorphic isn't a real word? Isomorphic is definitely a real word. Greg's a math major. He'll tell you. Yeah. I
mean, if they haven't yet found Nykthos, I think we're now going to... Well, that's probably not even true. They might just have another storm.
I would like to state that I am not sure what's best in Modern right now. Like, I like 4-color a lot. I'm not really confident that it's better than the Bowmaster decks.
Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, we're Omega dead, but it's fine. So, no way we lose this. We've lost this. Like, I don't think you understand. If they storm into 2 elves, we might lose to that. Yeah. Like, at this point, we are really, really, really dead. Well, The problem is Azax that knowing how to combo is not usually important skill. Yeah, I think that, let me put it this way. There are probably people that are literally currently in a state of decomposition who are more alive than we are.
I see. Can you name any?
Maybe like King Tut.
Okay. He's alive in like museums, you know? Like everyone.
Oh, you mean like in a like spiritual sense?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
he's alive in a very like non-physical sense. Yeah, you might be right. They don't need that. They need to hit any two random blockers and block everything we have.
Yeah.
And then next turn they'll kill us. Trust me, I know what Mono Green needs. They don't need much.
Oh, man.
That's a great sense in which we're alive, yeah. Oh, man. Although, not that I really have anything against Stock Green, since I do play it constantly. Someday our stream will probably stream Stock Green again. In fact, almost inevitably we will. But today we're streaming exclamation point Stock White.
Yes. It's okay, Miniature Catfish. We appreciate it.
Here on this stream, we believe that all jokes get funnier the more times that you say them, with no exceptions. Nice.
Don, may I suggest youtube.com/systemmagicmtg? Or it might just be Systemagic.
Okay, well, we did drop Brutal Cathar, making our choice before irrelevant.
So wait, we should consider playing it, though.
I know. I was about to consider that, but first I'm going to play this.
Yeah.
I mean, it almost has to be better to play it because it removes Devotion from their board. But...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
right... Wait. Are we okay?
No, if we remove a thing, exactly 2 things get through, though.
But what if we play Coppercoat? Then we have 6, 7, 8 attackers. Oh, 1 thing gets through.
6, 7 attackers, 6 blockers.
Yeah, I know they'll go from 24 to 21 Devotion. That is an accurate commentary.
I mean, I'd still play the Brutal Cathar, I think.
I mean, it... Well, it might be worse. It might be worse because... I know we get the token too.
Well, it's not 8 attack. Our Coppercoat Vanguard famously cannot attack.
It is summoning sick. The Copper I just played.
If the Coppercoat could attack, we would have lethal.
Yes. Yeah, I guess we can Brutal Cathar one of their things.
Yeah, I mean, I just do it in alpha.
Yeah, okay. Like, honestly, it's possible the alpha's bad.
Oh, wait. This should hit Old Growth Troll, I think.
Why?
Because, they're gonna block with everything. And we want to remove Devotion, and the Old Growth Trolls will trade.
I guess the second capture doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Wait, it might matter.
Also, are the Cavs gonna die? I guess the Cavs are gonna die.
I think if we attack, we're deterministically dead.
Okay.
And if we don't attack, we're not deterministically dead. Because, if we attack, they can put Karn on top, and that is lethal.
Okay, we can not attack.
I think not attacking is right.
Okay.
And I think we should exile the Cav and chill.
Yeah.
But I understand that I don't... Now, you asked me how we're going to win from this point. I don't have a plan, don't worry. But, I think we should just chill. Yeah.
You could send a 3-1 just to trigger...
Well, then they'll eat it and the 3 it makes.
Oh, good point.
So I think that's bad.
Yeah, right.
Well, I wouldn't describe the play I'm currently making as a particularly winning play. I think we were dead last turn during their turn, and we have not yet risen from the ashes to be alive.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I can imagine victory just very absurd. It involves, them never finding a Karn and milling over all of them with calves.
Yeah.
And then, with no Karns, we somehow emerge victorious with superior board, which is maybe possible.
Yeah.
But, I mean, is this going to happen? I mean, no, of course not. We're going to die this turn.
Okay, I'm about ready to take a legal game action.
I need another moment.
Okay.
I am approaching ready, though.
So they should make mana with Nick those probably.
Okay, I'm good.
What did they find?
Karn.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Karn in any card.
Yep.
Alright. So...
I mean, one side surrendering with no more bloodshed, that's kind of world peace.
It is world peace adjacent. Alright, so we're on the... So, okay, historically, our team's take on Portable Hole in this matchup is that you want it on the draw, but not on the play. So, I'm going to assume that's still the case. Knight-Errant certainly goes in this matchup. All four of these certainly come in. I'm not honestly sure what the other cuts are supposed to be exactly. I think we've only cut one Thalia.
Oh, we have often cut
because
one Thalia.
It's good, but two is bad.
Yeah.
I think Copper Coat is actually pretty awesome.
Do we want to cut Giant Killer?
I think it's reasonable to cut Giant
Killer.
It's not great in this matchup. Like I said, it's okay.
Sure.
But I'd prefer things that exile things.
Yeah.
So I'm fine cutting one of those, and I'm fine cutting 4 Thalia, and this works out pretty nicely. This card has been really impressive for me in this matchup.
Yeah.
So I want to leave all 4.
Just because of speed.
Yeah, just because of speed mostly. Also, like, oftentimes Green's way of defending against White is, like, one giant blocker.
Yeah.
So Copper Coat really helps you go wider, which is, like, how you win those spots a lot of the time. Anyway, mulligan this. Oh, God. I mean, this hand is not good. It's not impossible to win with this hand.
I think I want to keep it. Maybe that's a foolish. It's just not proactive enough.
I mean, if you keep this hand, you're keeping this. You keep this hand on the logic that like, we're hoping to like peel a 2-drop on curve. I guess that's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty hard for me to imagine this hand winning unless we like obliterate them with Deckstone. But that's like.
Okay, mullet.
Yeah, I think we should go to 5. I also don't think it's that hard to win this match on 5, although this hand's not good. But we're obviously keeping.
Yeah.
Look, 57% of the time it works every time. Look, we all molded, okay? We didn't keep the hand. Let's you know. I just wanted to thoroughly consider it. So I found usually killing elves with ossifications and whatnot is not good in this matchup, although here it is pretty mana efficient. So I think it's possible this is an exception to the general rule. Like, if we hadn't drawn this, it's insane to do.
Yeah.
Now I'm not sure if it's right or wrong.
I'm pretty into it.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of into it too. Especially because we might even get like Hideously Mana Scoot or something.
Yeah.
Mostly because our hand is terrible.
Yeah.
I think let's do it. And I like that this opens up after we just draw a second 1-drop and then we double 1 next turn and then they're in huge trouble. Which just isn't asking that much. Okay. Plains is not my favorite draw I've ever had. What would you say that your favorite draw that you ever had is, Greg?
Someone asked us this before.
Oh, it's also an unknowable question. That's why I like asking.
I got nothing.
Okay. Strong response.
That's a nice monument to Elish Norn they've just made.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll loss it.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters to put them on different planes whatsoever, but I am going to do it.
Sure.
Do you think I should hit Kiora for 4? I sort of think that's how we're winning this game.
Okay.
Like, I think it looks like we attack this before they play another thing, we exile, we kill Kiora, and they have, like, no gas.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're right, BLJ. I just stole it from you and forgot. It's a classic Andrew stealing it again. I guess I should not actually have 6 because I could sack my Donald's Bodyguard, but it is pretty relevant.
They're going to stomp it.
I wouldn't describe us as Omega dead, but I would say our situation is somewhat bleak. They could have an action-like hand. Look, it does happen, and we could be an action-like hand, but our situation isn't the greatest. Yet, I understand that if they keep Lair open to block, our situation will be problematic.
I do love the scale of Alive to King Tut.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we're King Tut, but I would say that, you know, our condition, our health isn't great. Let's put it that way.
Ooh, they found...
Our health is rapidly declining.
They're gonna use Nurkthos.
Yeah, we really need them to find Nykthos and pass here.
Yeah.
Because the worst part is they don't have enough mana to play another calf.
Wait, yeah, they do.
Oh, wait, they do. Okay, we have to hope they play another calf.
Boo!
Wait, well that... I mean, does that mean they have nothing?
I guess so.
I mean, they had 5 mana and they played an elf.
They might have misclicked, thought that was free, and just, I don't know, messed up.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, let's exile calf.
Nice.
And then I'm going to play Dauntless Bodyguard, protect the bodyguard that's protecting the other bodyguard.
Ooh, I like to both protect the state of the first bodyguard, if I'm being honest.
Is that better?
I don't know. I feel like once I convinced myself that it was, and that's just my heuristic.
Okay, I'm in.
I have no good answer.
No, you're right. I think it is better.
Because now if they, kill the middle one...
No matter what happens, we have a bodyguard protecting a thing, yeah. And I'm going to kill Kiora.
Love it.
I mean... I have to hope that elf means they're basically out of gas. We attack the Kiora and it dies. They don't find much more gas and they just flat out and lose. Obviously that's not incredibly likely, but it could happen.
Sure.
Also, we have a lot of good draws at least. Adeline's good, Thali's good. We're even, I would put us at a solid 20% to win this game. Maybe even 25, honestly.
Wow. I think I'd put us at 10.
I'll take the over on 10. You want to bet 1 to 10 high fives?
I don't know how we settle this bet.
What do you mean? Depending on if we win or lose the game.
Oh, I see. I understand. I mean, I'll bet on us losing.
Well, you can't now. We learned relevant information. You missed your chance. Well, now we're definitely under 10. Obviously, if they have Storm, their odds of flooding out are slim to none and slim left town.
I laugh at that joke every time. It's not that good.
What? Why would you do... What?
I feel like you make that joke sometimes, and I just lose it every time. I never don't laugh a lot at it.
Yeah, I can see Tut ahead of us at the moment.
How do you feel about the fact that you've been losing to white as green so much, and now that you're finally on the other side, you've lost?
I haven't lost yet. I could try anything. What if this misses, they have nothing else, all those storms get magic except from their bin? We could easily win. I'm conceding now, okay?
Okay.
Good talk.
Good talk.
I started to enumerate what would happen for us to win, and I decided it was not worth our time to continue
playing.
See,
if the opponent disconnects, that would be bad for stream anyway.
Yeah, that is true. Also, to be fair, we beat Mono White twice in the LCQ we played on stream. That did literally happen. I mean, I have lost to white a bunch lately with green, but you know. Yeah,
we are definitely King Tut, but there's a new match. Why didn't Elish Norn cast a Harazad on Elspeth before she died and then beat her in the sub game? That would have been much better. Also, Zach, how was your draft tonight? King Tut emote. I kind of feel like this King Tut emote is a classic one stream bit, but now that I've said it, I'm sure I will be proven wrong.
Look, if the stream all bits need to survive for a good month, 2 months before we can make emotes out of them.
Yeah.
They have to show lasting.
We haven't even made a candle emote, you know?
That is pretty insane. That is one of our most long-lasting and time-honored bits, and I think that the stream may die before the candle bit dies at this point. So,
I guess we could hire Inkling for another round of emotes.
Oh yeah, certainly. We have a bajillion emote slots, don't we?
Yeah.
We cannot play a match of Neoform while we're in the queue. Well, this means a sneepity doop.
Snippity doop. Snorbity dorp.
I guess I think this is probably a Slam Thali is on 2 kind of hand.
Really? I wanted to do the opposite.
Oh, maybe not. I like that it double goes from Adeline. Maybe that's not important.
That's true. I think if we don't draw a land, I definitely don't want to do it, but...
Okay, well now that we learned they're playing blue-white.
Hey, Barness! Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow!
You mean thanks for the subscription?
Oh, thanks for the subscription! Woo! Let's go! That's so much more exciting.
So wait. So if we... Like, playing 2/1s is definitely better if the Thalia resolves.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I think there's... Aren't they spirits?
Oh.
Doesn't Blue-Eye Control not play Seachrome Coast?
You're right. They're spirits. What are the implications of that?
So are there... They could... Like, the thing that could happen is they could flash in a Spectral Sailor and then 2-mana counter the Thalia's Lieutenant next turn.
Yes.
Which is a disaster.
Which means you just play Thalia's Lieutenant.
Okay, let's play...
All our roads lead to playing Thalia's Lieutenant. Well, especially the one where they're playing spirits.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Oh, right. Yeah.
Because now, if they counter either of these, I don't care.
Yeah.
And even if we draw a third land, we can just instead play 2/1s. And I think doing that is kind of great, actually.
Because it does,
Well, if both ones resolve, then we'll hit for 6.
Right.
If they counter one of the 1-drops, then they're countering a 1-drop.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, like, it kind of can't go wrong.
Yeah. I assume you don't want to play Oz here, right?
I don't think so, no. Well, now I want to play 2 Hopefuls, I think.
Love it.
Although, I guess this is actually very good against this. Maybe that's wrong. Let's see if it resolves or not, then I'm not sure. The first one should definitely be Hopeful.
Okay. And hey, Ars Artists, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow!
I mean, tapping their guy is kind of great, actually.
Yeah.
But it does take our whole goddamn turn.
I want to play the Giant Killer.
Okay, I think I do too. Mostly because I think if we draw a land, it's pretty likely we'll want to take that line.
Yeah.
If we don't draw a land, I'm much less sure what we want to do.
Yeah.
Because it's a little... Well, I guess just guaranteeing it is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I guess it's not really guaranteed because Rattle Chains exists.
Yeah, they also, like, can attack with the non-Curious Obsession creature, right? To keep the Curious Obsession.
That is true, presuming they have another creature.
Sure. But, like, if they say go... Like,
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Maybe this was wrong. Maybe we're supposed to play the Initiate.
I'm not sure. It seems reasonable to me. Mostly I just think that it might come up at some point. But
yeah.
I'm very incompetent was correct. We're not making money. That's not a good question, Minomaniac. The answer is a lot.
Don't unban Uro. People keep saying we should unban Uro. Don't do that. Stop it.
I mean, I think you should probably play 2/1s.
Love it.
And be a little punished, I
Start
guess.
with the officer.
Sure, I can start with the officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should reban Uro again.
I agree.
What
if that's the ban announcement?
Like, the ban announcement is after consideration we've unbanned Uro and also banned Uro.
Nice. Be like, you can play Uro for one day. It's Tuesday.
Wait, I like the idea that it's last Tuesday.
Oh, yeah?
It's Moto, so like last Tuesday it became legal. They announced nothing, and now it's rebanned.
Just no one noticed.
I guess they should stay home.
Wait, why?
Well, what if they flash on a thing and...
Oh, yeah.
I guess...
Wait, Spectral, say, like...
Yeah, they flash Spectral and then eat it.
Yeah,
that seems reasonable.
You could call the emote Jandrew6.
Not a big fan. Well, Pioneer certainly doesn't need bans. When you say unban Winota in EI, you're talking about Pioneer, which is a format that does never need unbans or bans less.
Yeah.
They're chumping? What is going on? Oh, they're slipping out the back, sure. I mean, I'm not sure we're losing right now.
I'm not sure we're losing either. I mean, they're drawing 1,000,000 cards.
Well, yes, but drawing cards isn't the same as winning.
Andrew Tax Fraud is a great emote.
I mean, I will say that because I do my own taxes, I am probably more likely to commit tax fraud than the average person.
I see.
Because I think a lot of people either pay people to do it, and therefore are unlikely to commit tax fraud. Now, I don't believe that I have done so. I have certainly tried my best, but,
Does,
Zach, Euro is banned in all formats to a first order approximation.
Yeah.
If you name a format at random, Euro is probably banned in it.
EDH.
Debatable if that's a format. I would say it's more of a community...
Commander.
Great quote.
I think it's not banned in Legacy.
It is not banned in Legacy, but no one would name Legacy at random. Don't be ridiculous. Well, I guess I should... Well, maybe I should attack first, actually.
Because of the Queller?
Well, because, yeah, they could block... Or the Rattle Chains, I mean...
Oh, true. Okay. Do you want to leave Giant Killer at home?
I guess so. Yeah. Maybe not this time, actually.
Wait, I think I do want to leave it at home.
Well, because this is a 3... They can block with a 3/3 and a 2/4 at the very least. So, like...
Do you want to just attack with the big guys?
Oh, like, just these two? I mean, that's a little dangerous for its own reasons. I guess it's not that dangerous. Maybe this is just a great attack. I'm kind of in, actually.
I want to do it.
I think Euro is better than the Ring for, like, a lot of reasons, is the answer. I don't know. Like, here are some. So, when you, like, answering Euro is, like, many people say answering the Ring is difficult, but answering Euro is, like, maybe even harder. Also, Euro gains, like, a bajillion life. Also, it helps you make land drops. Like, I don't know, Euro is, like, really strong.
So wait, what happens if we just say go here?
Well, they'll probably flash thinking on our end step.
And then we'll tap Spectral Sailor in their upkeep. Or attempt to.
Right, and then they'll keep the Curious Possessions but won't draw cards. I guess that's pretty reasonable.
That's so much better. The ossification is 0%
Okay, let's pass. Yeah. I'm in. Yeah, I don't know. I think, like okay, here's a legitimate fact about Euro in the Ring promote. There is a Legacy deck that plays a bunch of Euros, and people don't agree that deck should play the Ring. Like, some lists have it, but it's not well accepted. And I think what this suggests, what doesn't, like, prove anything.
Yeah.
But, like, what it suggests is, like, the claim that Euro is straight up a better card than the Ring is, in fact, plausible.
Yeah.
It might be wrong.
So wait, I want to upkeep this, by the way.
Sure. That's probably the right time to do it. I don't know if that's true. I somewhat think Euro might be a better card. Euro's really messed up. Well, it is true that the existence of Force of Will does slightly complicate the dynamic.
I did not expect that to resolve. I was really expecting another Rattle Chains because they played their first Rattle Chains. Like, what is it? Like, their attacks are now not good.
Well, they have to make one.
I mean, they don't. Those Curious Obsessions have already gotten their cards worth easily. Like,
that's true, I guess. Well, okay. Mission accomplished. Alright, so now they have some sort of flash creature.
right.
So if we alpha... Okay, so we alpha, they're going to flash in a thing.
Yeah.
And then they're going to block 4... They can make 4 blocks. So
Yeah.
they aren't dead. In fact, they only need to make 3 blocks to be alive. Right?
No, that's wrong.
They can block this. Oh, you're right. They need the full 4. But maybe you should still just alpha.
I mean, I like that it forces them to tap out, and then we can...
And then we can off something, and maybe even, like, swing combats by killing Screen Phantom. I think it's probably our play.
I want to do that.
Okay. The world we're in right now is very bizarre. I certainly agree with you, 0-7
I mean,
times
it's
4.
not that bizarre. Isn't this kind of how this matchup goes? You play a bunch of 1s, get under them. They have counter pressure forever. It doesn't matter. You're pressuring them with the 1s.
I don't think I win very many games against Spirits in which they have 1-drop Curious Possession counter.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I would say about what you said.
Okay.
Like, I'm not saying I think Spirits is a bad matchup. Like, that isn't my claim. It's more like, I think it's close but favorable. Oh god, we're Omega dead.
Oh no!
Wait, I can't, like, blow this up, right? No, okay.
No.
Well, I guess if it were an enchantment, yeah.
We also... You don't have 3 mana.
Oh, wait. Good point. So, now what happens is we lose.
Yeah, we lose all our creatures.
Yeah, to start with,
They
we lose all our
gain
creatures.
7 life.
And...
I did forget about Rattleshane's flash ability, to be honest.
Well, I didn't, but I still think it's the right play.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean... Like, I was aware that if they flashed in 2 things, they would be alive, but then I just expected that post-combat we'd Austin it'd probably be okay.
Yeah.
But it's certainly not okay if their things were a Lord thing. I mean, like, I can now... Let's see, can I finish something off? I mean, I can. I can exile the big Lord and the Rattlechains dies.
Oh, wait. Does the Catilda die too, then? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, okay, that's what we do then.
Okay, yeah.
They would just disappear from their creatures, which is weird, but whatever. I'm going to assume it's a visual bug. Okay. I mean, the problem is I'm not sure we can win still, but...
I agree.
We might be able to.
Oh, look, the damage reappeared for a second.
You guess we could have played around this by leaving Giant Killer back? I mean, sort of. I don't believe that I would have... Like, given the card they actually played, I don't want to have tapped instead of played Ossification.
I mean,
so I don't think
assuming we're not dead here, which we're not, this is working out okay.
Well, yeah, because they're going to attack and gain a bunch of life. We're not going to be dead. Then we're going to Oss the new creature Catilda's enchanting. And then we're like kind of okay. I mean, if they have another counterspell, we're dead, I guess. But I'm not playing.
They almost certainly do, but it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, well, if we drew a Lin, we could even maybe beat that.
Yeah.
But I guess let's start by attacking for 4.
Sure.
Because it might bait them into doing anything.
True.
We're certainly rapidly approaching King Tut, but I think if this shock was a bluff or something, then we're fine.
Which is insane because they're at 9, which is, it would be an insane bluff.
Oh yeah, obviously they don't. It's not a bluff; they have it, but
Okay, we're just literal dead.
Yeah. Okay. Like I think this matchup is favorable, but quite close.
Dang, I think we might have lost to choosing to play
Yes, the Giant Killer?
Yeah.
Maybe, but then the tap did come up huge.
No, but it was a turn later, and the Giant Killer would have still been in play. Because the next turn we played 2 1s, and then the next turn we tapped. So we would have had Giant Killer in play anyway.
That's true. You're right. Okay, wait, sorry. I need to think about sideboarding a little bit. So I usually like kill spells in this matchup.
Okay.
I will talk slightly more about Euro in the Ring in one moment. Even though it's a nonsense discussion, but it's fine. I mean, I tend to think this card is bad in this matchup. It's not horrendous.
Yeah.
But I think we have enough non-creatures that it's too awkward. This card I love. It's easy to slip around counter magic, and it's a good play. Brutal Cathar is okay. Its main downside is it costs 3.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's great if it resolves. Giant Killer might be bad. Like this is sane for just 2 more brutal cards. I don't raise our curve.
Yeah, I kind of like the. I want to keep Giant Killer in. It's a 1 and
it does stuff.
Yeah,
that's reasonable. All right.
Especially on the play, I feel like the tap thing is like
pretty real.
Yeah, maybe that's foolish, but
I don't think it's crazy. This hand seems good. I'm just gonna talk about planes.
Love it.
All right, so let me talk slightly about Euro for a moment.
Okay.
Fundamentally, in Magic, there are exactly 3 ways to beat literally any Magic card.
Yeah.
Basically, you can go over the top of it.
Yeah.
You can kill your opponent, right? Or you can remove it.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 fundamental approaches to dealing with Magic cards.
Yeah.
Now, what you'll notice about Euro is 0 of those work, which is pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
For example, you're never going to kill your opponent and ignore Euro because it gains 3 life and then 3 life every turn.
Yeah.
You're never going to be able to kill Euro because, well, for one thing, it gets value immediately even if you somehow remove it. And for another thing, most removal doesn't hit Euro because it keeps coming back.
Yeah.
And you can't, go over the top of it, card advantage it out because it just draws a card every turn.
Yeah.
So,
and, ramps you and is a 6/6.
Yes. So this is why Euro is fucked. Now, the Ring, don't get me wrong, also a very fucked up card. It's pretty close between the two. But there is a clear path to attacking the Ring. For example, when I play 4-color in Modern, I board out my rings against burn. The clear answer with Ring is kill your opponent. The Ring tells you which one to do. I'm not saying it's not also fucked, but there is an approach. And I think that is meaningful.
Yeah.
That's my argument. I think I want to play this. It's not crazy to ossify this.
I agree. I want to play the Lieutenant.
Okay. Mostly I just do want to get them dead, because what I found about this matchup is because they can block and you can't block, like, their life total being low is pretty important.
Yeah.
Like, if the game reaches a state where your opponent can start attacking, you lose really quick. Because they always do that thing where they, like, eke out the last few points just as they die and, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to kill it.
I mean, wait.
Maybe not?
What if we played 2 1s and attacked for 6?
Oh, maybe that is better? Oh, man. Maybe you're right. I take 6 down to 11. I mean, I'm really worried it will go horribly wrong, but I don't have an incredibly acidic... Well, wait, okay. Can we discuss this? Why?
Yeah, okay, I guess the idea is, like my line's really bad against, like, Spell Queller, for example.
Well, like, Ossification probably will never resolve if we don't play it now.
Yeah.
That's very... in some way.
Okay. I think you're right.
Yeah, like, Rattle Chain's a counterspell,
Yeah.
Spell Queller, like... I think that just in general, your, like, expensive spells, and 2 is kind of expensive here,
Yeah.
should always be played on the turns your opponent is tapped out, and your cheese spells should be played when they have mana up.
Yeah, okay.
And I just don't think this is an exception to that rule. By the way, on this note, a much less powerful but similarly problematic card to Euro. I actually think Dream Trawler has some of the same issues at Euro. Much lower power level.
Yeah.
But it's the same problem where, like, when your opponent is Dream Trawler, like, what do you do? The answer is nothing, for the most part.
And hey, Minomaniac, thanks for the subscription! Let's go!
So, I guess I should pre-combat some stuff. I know it's awkward to Spell Queller, but...
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think I can really get away from it. Let's start with this.
Sure.
Okay. I mean, obviously now we're just going to play Bodyguard, I assume protect Lieutenant.
Yeah.
And attack with our other Dauntless Bodyguard.
We could... Wait. Do you want to protect... They're not...
Oh.
There's no way they're going to block, right?
I think if protecting Lieutenant caused them to block, I'm in.
Okay, yeah. Good point.
Yes. Now... Granted, I can explain why both Dream Trawler and Euro exists, and the basic reason, from a game design perspective, it has to do with the control finisher problem. Mm-hmm. So here's the control finisher problem for those unfamiliar with the game design thing at play. Basically, Magic is much better when control decks play finishers. And the reason this is true is the stage of the game where control deck is hideously winning but not killing you is some of the most unpleasant Magic you will ever play.
Yeah.
So... in order to make Magic better, WotC needs to make control finishers, and they need to make them good enough that control players will play them.
Yeah.
And the problem is, it's hard to make control players finishers that are strong enough that the control players will play them.
We're really going back and forth on this Queller.
I don't know what the deal with that is.
Yeah.
And that are pleasant to play against.
Yeah.
Because just like, the bar is really high to control decks to play a threat. But you really need them to play threats.
Yeah. And hey, Mercadon, welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow.
So often with the result of this is WotC kind of have to toe this pretty narrow line, and frequently that's going to result in them unfortunately missing.
Yeah.
And printing control finishers that are just like pretty unpleasant. But it's still better than the world where they don't print any control finishers, so like I don't think you can give them that much crap about it. Like, you know, I'm not like anyone's like, wow, they're such idiots. Like, why do they make these cards? Like, well, they really want control decks to play big creatures, and this is the only way you can get them to do that. But anyway, let's play this Dauntless Bodyguard.
Okay.
Well, I don't think that the ring is a great design, to be honest. Or, more accurately, I think it's flavorful and exciting, but not very fun. So, I don't know. It does some things right. And then I think we should probably go to combat and see what happens here.
Let's see if they... Because we could... slamming Knight-Errant is insane, right?
Well, it isn't going to resolve,
Okay.
I don't think,
Then I definitely
right?
am not interested.
Well, do you think it's going to resolve?
No.
I mean...
I mean, they could just, like, have the card Rattle Chains and nothing else, like, but... I will beat that anyway, so...
Yeah, I mean, we could lose to not that much else. Like, so, like, what happens, like, we go to combat, like, let's talk about what happens for a minute.
Yeah.
So we go to combat, they tap this, say, right?
Yeah.
Like, leaving up this, and we hit for 3. I mean, our attacks are not good.
That's true.
Like, I just sort of wonder if we should jam, because, like, we kind of need to result something to win this game.
What if we played Giant Killer and saw if that resolved? Because then we can still play Knight-Errant.
Okay, I'm down for that, I think.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to be chopping down anytime soon. It's pretty awkward if they tap in response, but, you know.
Yeah. Okay, now that the tank scares me, but you still want to do it?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I just think... I don't think we're going to win this game without playing it.
Okay.
Like, this board is actually pretty terrifying, I think. It means that, like... Okay, great. We're geniuses.
Okay.
Zach, the problem is that ways to look your deck are pretty fucking bad, is the short answer to your question. Okay, well, I just want to take whatever the best ones are.
Wait, I want to take the 2 ones.
Is that actually right?
We're going wide, baby. I think.
I mean, certainly if we draw a land...
I guess they don't...
It's going to resolve.
Well, they might have Spell Queller.
True. I want to take a 1 in Brutal Cathar.
Okay, take a 1 in Brutal Cathar.
I think Giant Killer, but I'm not sure. Maybe Dauntless Bodyguard.
I like that Dauntless Bodyguard could, in theory, protect the Cathar.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Let's take this.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, taking Cathar doesn't really matter against them, but you're right.
I also like that it has 2 points of power.
Yeah, okay. So, like, okay, wait. Like...
Well, it means that if we next turn draw a land, play Cathar, the next turn we can play Bodyguard and attack with the Cathar.
That's true. Zach, the basic answer to what you're saying is WotC does a good enough job of printing control finishers that are good that it's rarely right to not play control finishers. It's only right in formats where Teferi is legal because Teferi is a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Like, Teferi really, really shouldn't do that. It was not WotC's intent that it can do that. And it's extremely bad for Magic that it can.
Yeah.
Although, to be honest, the Pioneer Blue-White deck actually kills pretty quick. Because it has some Shark Typhoons, some Wandering Emperors. The Pioneer Blue-White deck actually...
Hall also.
Hall,
right?
Yeah. Like, the Pioneer Blue-White deck actually has enough things that attack that I actually don't think Pioneer Blue-White is particularly bad on this axis. By the way, I'm not sure we're going to win this game given that our Knight resolved. But it's close. Is Chandra Hope's Beacon the thing that copies things?
Yeah. Okay,
I agree with that. Although that one, I think people do a bunch of unfair stuff with it, so it's kind of, and also like mid-range decks play it. I'm not sure that's exactly control finishers, I guess what it'd say, but yeah. Yes, the Esper control in standard with Teferi was like one of the most unpleasant decks ever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really think that's like a contradictory or like controversial thing at all.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Clem.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't do that much playing of it, but, you know, it was pretty unpleasant. Since in Guilds of Ravnica, I was playing mono white all the time, so, you know, I wasn't really... Let's just say I wasn't really looking for a new deck. Oh, okay. Are we, like, dead? They're gonna do the thing where they kill us in, like, 2 attacks, like, barely surviving.
Wait, they do have a Mutavault.
Well, Narset Days Undoing is definitely not intended to be a control finisher. Like, I get that it sort of plays that role, but, like, that's not what WotC means when they control finishers. They mostly mean cards that kill you. Okay. I think I want to go to combat.
I agree.
Okay, and I'm not exactly sure what will happen from there, but we'll figure it out. One weird thing is that if they go to animate Mutavault, we can respond by tapping a creature.
That's true.
Okay, I think we should go to attackers if they let us.
Yep. Although, won't they then just tap the 2 creatures to tap another creature? They'd have to do it in a weird order, right?
Oh, wait.
That doesn't work.
You're right. That doesn't work. Exacts, I'm not sure which... Narset Days Undoing, I think, gets stronger the older the format is. So I'm not sure. If you're talking about it in Pioneer, I'm not sure that's being discussed. But... So, wait. Oh, if I tap Spell Color now, they'll do the... yes, they're going to... Okay, you're right. So I just let the resolve.
Yeah.
Okay, should I still go to combat? I guess so.
I think so.
Like, if we want to tap blockers, we can do it later, so... I don't see any reason to do it now.
The issue is I'm having a lot of trouble imagining victory.
Oh, I think we might be dead, yeah.
Okay.
What is the best design control finisher of all time? That's kind of an interesting question.
The Wandering Emperor.
I mean, I love the Wandering Emperor. It's not exactly a control finisher. It's like, if we make this attack, and then we tap the Spell Queller and they force a chump, and then they hit us back for 3, 4, 5, Omega Lethal. I see. Oh, well, good beats. Make this attack.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, what do you...
Yeah. Send it.
I think that the best control finisher of all time might be Frost Titan.
Huh.
But yeah, I like ones that are sorceries and don't produce an advantage so startling that, like, I like that Frost Titan sometimes you can kill and beat, but also that like sometimes there's a lasting impact, but usually it's fucked.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like, that's kind of what I want. Okay. So now... I guess I can tap Spell Queller? I don't know, nothing matters. We're dead.
Yeah, I would just concede. I don't know.
Okay. Good beats, I guess.
We're just so
Here, let's make him do it.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Fine, I've had enough.
Yeah.
We do appear to be dead.
Yeah.
Well, we are an impressive 1 and 2.
Proving a point.
We're proving a point. Yeah, I don't know which Jace you mean. A lot of Jaces are value cards, not control finishers in the sense of kill your opponent.
Yeah.
Hall of Storm Giants is a great design. Hall of Storm Giants is a wonderful free game. Everyone includes it for free all the time, and then randomly they're like, "Oh, I kill you."
Yeah.
Like, it's so good for Magic. The games that they were winning where they had Hall and that they now just end are awesome. Anyway.
I don't like that all of our lands are plains.
It isn't my favorite.
I wish one of our lands was something else.
Do you like the choice of plains art, though?
Yeah, I guess.
Wow. Greg hates it.
I said, yeah, I guess!
Chat, why does Greg hate this plains art so much? Do you guys know? It's pretty weird. It's a pretty nice plains art, I think. That's a plains.
That is a plains.
Like, a lot of plains depict things other than plains, and I do not appreciate that. So is this 60-card blue-white? I guess? I don't know, but I think we should play the 2-power thing.
Yeah. Could be more spirits, I guess?
Spirits rarely goes Hallowed Fountain Go, but it's possible.
Yeah.
Azax is not Arilax. Nice. Yeah. The statement Arizax is very accurate. Thalia?
Yeah. Mama T!
Pre-commenting it just in case they have some weird condemn effect.
Sure.
It would be unhinged for them to have such a card, but I don't know, might as well. I guess I shouldn't F6. I could want to sack my Dauntless Bodyguard.
Okay. Are you ready to lose to Temporary Lockdown?
Oh, I love losing to Temporary Lockdown. I've been losing to Temporary Lockdown since before half of chat was born.
Oh, it's this blue-white deck.
Oh, well that means they're very unlikely to have Temporary Lockdown.
Yeah.
No, I'm Ari Stacks. Yeah, that's a nice quote. Anyway, let's kill him, shall we? Slam Coppercoat.
Yep. I don't know what, like, if they had Make Disappear, they might have drawn it, but they probably wouldn't have shocked their Howler Fountain.
Well, I mean, if they're playing stock Blue-White Lotus, they don't have any counter spells in game 1.
Oh, right.
Now, they're definitely possibly playing non-stock Blue-White Lotus. I mean, we can't make assumptions, but...
Maybe Thespian, it's Blue-White Control, but Thespian Stage is a nice anti-Lotus. Oh, never mind, it has Hexproof.
I mean, Mono-White Humans is generally good against Blue-White Control, but I think Lotus is maybe the tougher one, but maybe not. It's kind of weird. Like, Temporary Lockdown is a very good card against you, but having just, like, Jillions of Wraths is good, and the 1/3 flyer is pretty annoying.
Yeah.
Overall, I'm not really sure, but I do like Mono-White Humans. I think Mono-Whites might be favored against both, but I'm not confident. I am aware that the Scam Rolf list had Temporary Lockdown, but that list is a scam. Much like Scam Rolf. Well, I mean, if our opponent is copying their Lotus, like, they might be dead on board. 3, 6, 7, 8. No, it's 11. Uh-oh. Not having lethal here is dangerous. We should draw a way to have lethal.
Yeah.
Such as another Coppercoat, a Thali's Lieutenant, and Adeline. Anything like that. A Hopeful Initiate. Classic. Well, I guess let's alpha.
Yep. I mean, I still think we're in a good spot.
I mean, are we? I mean, if they're playing Blue-White Lotus, they have DI Wraths.
Oh, that's true.
Like,
so maybe we want to hold the Initiate?
Well, I think we definitely do.
Yeah.
But I just don't think I agree with the statement that we're in a good spot.
Yeah, okay.
I think that, like, in fact, from this point, we are substantially sub 50%.
Yeah.
Could we win? Yes, certainly. I mean, for example, our opponent might not have an untapped land plus and their Sweeper's Farewell.
Yeah.
Like, that's a way we could win. Our opponent could have, like, a Teferi and no discount.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that kill us.
Yeah.
And the real scary part is that many of them they just wouldn't need to have immediately.
Yeah.
But okay, apparently they had nothing and died. Great.
Woo!
All right. Well, against Blue-White Lotus, I love Verdane.
Verdane slaps.
Wedding Announcement is pretty good. Brutocathar is heinous.
I assume Oss is bad, even though it hits Teferi.
I think it probably is.
That sounds like fiction to me.
I think it's pretty fictional. Giant Killer is not great either, though.
That's true.
Like I want these cards, and I don't know which of these we want.
I mean, I like the one that costs 1.
Yeah, you like this? It's
yeah.
like one Mega Proof, one Giant Killer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that they have Lockdown.
Because they already play the other 3-mana Wrath, the Foretell one.
Yes, like, I know that there is a Blue-White Lotus with Lockdown, but I'm not going to assume that they have Lockdown until I see it.
Yeah, I like that.
Against stock Blue-White, I'd board this in for sure, but I don't want to board it in, like, preemptively here. So I think we should just do this. We're basically trying to do some mix of kill them quick and survive a Wrath.
Yep.
Okay, this hand does some mix of those things.
Uh-huh.
Who can say what mix?
I can't.
I think you can, actually.
Nah.
Okay. Good talk. Well, I'm definitely going to play a Dauntless Bodyguard on 1. I guess, actually, maybe that's wrong, even. Because they are potentially a 4 Doomscar deck. And Bodyguard does provide meaningful protection from Doomscar.
Oh, that's a good point.
Maybe it's actually a Hopeful Initiate on 1 angle.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Meanomaniac, the modern control deck is 4 colors, which is the short answer to your question. I'm not sure, like, I'm not really sure how you want me to respond beyond being 4 colors is not a combo with the card Blood Moon.
That is accurate.
Uh-oh, it's the best card in their deck. And it makes our hand look a little stupid.
I mean, it doesn't look that stupid. It only blanks Thalia's Lieutenant. But we have all these Vanguards.
I mean, I think we play Vanguard at pass, but...
Yep.
Yeah. Well, wait. If we're playing Adeline next turn, does that incline us towards this or this?
Whoa, that's so interesting. I want to play Vanguard, because next turn we might want to play Vanguard Bodyguard.
That's true. Okay, I'm in. Oh, right. I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh,
Lieutenant
right.
has no text.
Yeah. Because the other...
We were like thinking about something that was complete nonsense because their card stops all of that. Also, I guess I shouldn't attack.
I wouldn't.
Classic considering the play of slam a 1/1 with no abilities. I do think sometimes it's important to consider, okay, so they foretold a card.
Yeah.
And they didn't play a Lotus. Their card is presumably Doomscar.
Yes.
I mean, it's possible we should still play Adeline.
I mean, I kind of like playing Dauntless Bodyguard, though.
Well, okay, but are you going to play just Dauntless Bodyguard?
We could play Dauntless Bodyguard Coppercoat.
Well, yeah, that's the possible one.
Because then we get to attack for 6. They Doomscar.
But we
Lose their
save the
Strict
Coppercoat.
Proctor. Save the Coppercoat. Slam Adeline. It's pretty good.
Okay, but I like your line. That sounds great.
Okay.
I'm in. So, Coppercoat. This protects, I guess, the untapped one.
Sure.
Seems marginally better. Hopeful Initiate here seen as its role as white 1/2 no text.
Nice. I guess they're gonna block.
Yeah.
To save 3. Although they could, that does mean if they draw Lotus, they're sad, but...
I mean, I think they should block, but I think this is still the right play.
Bodyguard does get around Strict Proctor. It is not a triggered ability.
Well, it is a triggered ability. Okay, what you said is wrong.
Really?
It's just that... Oh, wait.
It's just not a triggered ability.
Isn't it a triggered ability that, but it's as in its battlefield, not when in its battlefield?
No.
So if permanent entering the battlefield, but this isn't a permanent entering battlefield,
it's not a triggered ability.
Is that really not a triggered ability?
It's whenever, or something else. It does not go on the
Well, it doesn't
stack.
go on this... Okay, wait a minute. But... Oh, I guess that's true.
It's for the same reason. It's the same as Clone, right?
Yeah, okay. Greg's right, I'm wrong.
Okay.
Upon cursory examination of the rules. Yeah, I'm in shambles.
God, Coppercoat is so good with Adeline.
It is very good with Adeline. It's about as good with Adeline as Thali's Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Which is
it's
to say...
arguably better, because you go wide, right? Rather than big. I'd rather the human that just comes in get bigger.
Okay, well now we can use the classic play of play Thali's Lieutenant and pay 2.
Yeah, I mean, I assume that's what we're gonna do.
I mean, it looks really good.
It looks really good.
Nice.
And we're gonna do it again. Why no a quarter's shield?
Oh, you love to hear it.
It's because it's not yet legal.
It will be legal soon, though. We are aware they whistle it, yeah.
Oh, I actually wasn't. I was...
Okay. I was aware.
That close.
Greg was unaware.
Ooh, I think they're gonna go to 1 again. That's nice.
I mean, this time we're gonna win. Is Sunfall a control finisher? Sort of.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it a finisher, but... Oh, it's not 1, because Adeline grows. So they can't block the 2/1 or they die.
They have to block Adeline, right?
Yeah, they're in trouble.
3. I mean, they are. That means they go to 5 on their plus side. On the minus side, they have no idea how they ever get out of this.
Yeah.
Like, even if they have Lockdown, which I assume is the best card they could possibly have. Like, okay, so then we untap, play Thali's Lieutenant, attack, make a token, they take a million, Thali's Lieutenant's big, like...
Wait, how do we attack? Because of...
Well, this will live through a Lockdown.
Oh, it sure does.
So,
that's so nice.
Yeah, like... Okay, so easily defeating Blue-White Lotus, Azax's favorite deck.
Nice.
Yeah, Azax actually told me off stream he's 100% to play Blue-White Lotus in the Pioneer Showcase Challenge.
Nice. That's pretty rude for you to reveal that on stream after it was told to you off stream in confidence.
But he says it's a fact, right? He's not upset about it.
I mean, now that you've already, now that you've already outed him, he can't. If he denies it, everyone will know. You're so sad but honored to see the bit change.
You know how you
Like, all bits grow.
Azax, I have no plans to make it up to you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Look, I sort of think there's like, you know how there's that thing that goes around the internet, like the life cycle of group chats? It's like an XKCD, I think.
Sure, yeah.
This is kind of like the life cycle of bits.
Yeah.
And bits, you know, they evolve.
But some bits famously don't change that much, kind of like the city of Cleveland.
But Greg, didn't we literally make this joke about like a Santa Fe the other day?
Good point.
Or, yeah, famously is a great example of it that doesn't change at all. An unplayable Pioneer deck. Great.
You know what I bet is good against Gitu Lava Runner?
Thali. Oh.
Mama T.
Also, I don't think we should attack.
I would have played Plains there, by the way.
Oh, why?
On the off chance we draw in the... never mind. I also don't want to attack.
Yeah, okay. We need more stream gambling?
IRL pack opening of Commander Masters? I mean, I will probably go to one Commander Masters event, and if I win prize at it, I will save it for stream opening. So, you know, that's maybe nice.
You know what, Greg? I agree. It is maybe nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's play this and this.
Yeah.
It's not exactly max value, but I think it's just great still.
I mean, we could have considered I think I would have done the other order, weirdly. Mostly because then you can protect the Thali's Lieutenant.
Well, yeah, but what I like about this order is we don't need to protect the Thali's Lieutenant.
Okay.
It's not that big. Well,
Yeah,
like
okay.
if they throw a Brimstone out now, I'll be sad.
You're right,
I don't
you're
know.
right.
Their deck is better than Blue Atlas, you think? I don't think I think that, but you know. The Pioneer decks with Lotus Cobra, I don't think I'm a believer, but I haven't tried them.
Do you mean literal Lotus Cobra, or are they talking about...
No, they mean literal Lotus Cobra.
Okay.
They have like Lotus Cobra and like Nissa.
Okay, well,
and,
yeah,
like,
I thought they were
Nap.
just calling Nissa Lotus Cobra.
No, they involve literal Lotus Cobra. So this one's choosing this one, right? So I
Yeah.
could sack this one.
Yeah.
Got him.
They've been got.
I guess we will take 4. But, you know, who's the beatdown?
Hold on, I have to think. I think it might be us.
Alright, let's play some stuff.
I would like to use all of our lands for something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if we should, like... I think the more interesting question is, like, what should we attack with, if anything? Like, it's probably some stuff, but I don't know if it's all of the stuff.
Oh, do you want to leave behind the Lieutenant?
Kind of, yeah.
I want to make sure it gets protected.
Well, yeah, we'll see if this resolves.
Yeah.
Okay, it did not resolve.
Okay.
So now I guess I'll protect Recruitment Officer?
Sure.
Like, do you want to send Mutavaults in? I guess maybe.
I think so.
Yeah, okay, I'm in.
And I think and definitely the 3/2.
Yeah, definitely 3/2. And then when they smash, are we blocking it all? Or
let's see if they do anything pre-combat.
Okay. I could imagine, like... It's interesting. Rend resolve. Oh, is this a Pia variant? Okay, I didn't know that until just now, but apparently this is a Pia variant we're playing against. That is actually quite concerning.
Because Pia is a 2/3?
Because there's a Rend resolve in the Excel zone.
Yeah, that too.
I wouldn't say it's concerning because Pia is a 2/3. I'm more worried about the resolve. This attack is kind of wild, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, would you like to punish them by drawing Thali's Lieutenant or Coppercoat Vanguard and winning the game immediately?
Well, yes. The only thing I'm thinking about is block, sack. So basically, block, sack trades off one of our creatures, but gains us 4 life.
For one of theirs?
Yes.
And I guess if we peel the thing, it's not
Wait,
lethal.
what happens if we draw a kill spell? Chat's right. That's an important thing to consider. 3, 4, 5,
if
6,
we
7.
draw Os?
It's exactly lethal.
Okay.
So then we should not block.
I don't want to block.
If drawing Os is lethal, there's no way blocking's right.
Yeah.
Still lethal? It's not. If we block, sack, then we'll only have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power, and they're 9 life. Yeah. So.
I mean, it might still be lethal because we'll win easily, but.
I am not sure that's totally true.
Yeah, I guess there's yeah.
Like, I think we could lose from that point. So I think that's a good reason to take it. Okay, well, that isn't lethal. I mean, we should definitely play it, right? What are you thinking? What are you what are you doing?
Play it! It's brutal out here!
I mean, I'm not sure we're currently winning this game.
It's brutal out here!
Like, I think playing it Elfing is clearly right because it's very hard for them to kill us in the backswing.
Yeah.
But, like, okay, for instance, if our opponent has a play with fire, they're going to go play with fire, Brutal Cathar, cast one Resolve from exile, make a Thopter, and things will go badly for us from there.
It's fine.
But they didn't have that, so we're okay, I think. Yes, the classic paper-only play of sack my bodyguard, save Cathar.
Look at those small cards in there. Ugh, not conceding the fun way? They could have conceded the fun way. How many channel points for Gregisms? You get those for free, baby. You love the lust for life that Greg has. I do have a lust for life.
Okay, so I like this for sure.
Do you want to cut? Oh, you already did. Okay, nice.
I mean, this card is not good.
Can I interest you in some holes?
I think you can.
I like them more than Deckstones, actually, but...
Well, I like that these can clean up a Thopter army.
Oh, good point, good point, good point.
I mean, I think maybe these are better, but both are good.
Yeah.
I was trying to decide if, like, this stuff is good. It's not heinous. But I don't know what we'd cut, I guess.
I don't really. I mean, if you want to cut... No, I don't want wedding announcements.
Okay, let's fire it off.
I kind of feel like they're gonna win that game, right? Like,
yeah, they probably are. It's a classic like Pia. The thing people don't understand about Pia is that I don't know. So first of all, I think Pia's bad. I've actually come down on it further since we last streamed.
Really? Okay.
Well, I played it a little more, and I kept losing a lot.
Yeah.
But I'll keep this.
Yeah.
My experience with Pia is like I just seriously never win by attacking. Like it just does not happen to me. I don't know. I felt like every game I won, I was like going nuts with Pia or like going nuts with the showdown, and at some point I was like, "Am I playing a control deck?" And then I was off it. I think I'm gonna kill this. Mostly because grinding him out with Recruit Officer sounds like kind of a thing that might happen.
Yeah, I mean they do have a bunch of kill spells, probably even more post board, but
that's fair. You're not wrong. Anyway, let's kill Pia.
Yeah.
But even if they have a lot of kill spells, something that might happen is actually kind of what is happening, which is by slow rolling it, we might not give them a convenient window to kill it, then double spell.
Yeah.
And then like start going nuts with it.
Okay, we've been punished.
Yeah, I think I'd do the same thing again.
I think so too. Although maybe your insight that you don't lose by attacking just means it's correct to ignore.
Just ignore everything that isn't Pia? I mean, maybe. Well, the problem is 0707, it's not that good at being a control deck. Like, Coppercoat Dauntless, I think?
I like that.
What I mean when I say it's not that good at being a control deck is like... Okay, here's an example. I have lost to Pia a bunch where, like, I just play Pia against, like, red-black mid, and, like, they cast Fable, and I'm like, fuck. Like, that's, like... I'm worried it's a control deck that's not good at being controlled. Well, say it's classic aggro control. I don't really agree with that, because aggro control decks are usually good. I'm just not exactly sure what Pia's good against. Look, Kate, if it... Oh, shit. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay because we were dying horribly anyway.
We're dying horribly anyway.
If they want to ghost us playing mono white, they can ghost us playing mono white. I'm not going to stress about that. I'm just not. I mean, I guess I'll attack.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure we're going to get out of the situation, but it probably doesn't involve blocking. Should I play the land?
No.
Like, it might be right to.
Oh, because of Recruitment Officer?
Yes.
I kind of still don't want to, but maybe that's foolish. I feel like this Iganjo is going to be good.
Yeah, okay, I think you're right. Pia okay, most people who are playing Pia think Pia is not okay into Rakdos. Well, first of all, I don't necessarily think Pia's... I think Pia's bad against all Rakdos decks. So, like, I don't know. People, like, it depends on what you mean by okay, I guess. But I don't think Pia is favored against Rakdos of any form. It is okay into green. I don't know. Wait, so...
God, I have some bad news about this game.
What?
I think if we had sacked our Dauntless Bodyguard, we'd be crushing them.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, I guess we just take.
Yep.
If we double block and they play land, it's such a disaster.
If we double block and they play a land...
Yeah.
Oh, right, because they have another P in there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think Azax did some focused testing on it before the showcase challenge, and he seemed to think that it was close. So I'm gonna trust his assessment for now. All right. Lane go.
Yep.
I mean, this is winnable. We are losing, but we could win. Basically, I think Azax is the leading expert on green who has tested the Pia matchup, so I'm going to assume that his word goes until someone else gives me contradictory information. Someone else who I respect, so it's pretty unlikely. That is the thing about Azax's judgment. Okay, so we can animate Mutavault. What do we do here?
I think I like animate Mutavault, double block one of the prowess creatures, and pray.
And use Algonjo?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm in.
But I will give them priority first.
Well, yeah, of course. And Soul Sky Mage is the one we should double block, clearly.
Yep.
Oh, fuck, this is summoning sick. Oh, God, that was a horrible one.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, we really beefed this game. I'm sorry.
All right,
I did not realize you were summoning sick. I completely forgot.
I guess now we should just double block the Pia?
Yeah, but we're dead after we do that.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't think people overestimated a Tad, because a Tad would imply that it's much better than it is. I think people overestimate by a lot. I don't think that is good. I'm playing Zero Brave.
Alright, we're just dead to that.
Okay.
You can see
we fucked up that game, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's late. Chat was distracting us.
Chat was distracting us, but that's okay. That's chat's job.
Yeah, good point.
I think I still like our deck configured. I sort of wonder if this card is good, but it might be bad.
Nah.
Yeah, let's submit.
Yeah. You want to kill the 2/2?
I want to kill enchantments.
Okay. Oh, like Showdown of the Skalds?
I am playing Zero Brave, as I think Brave is not good, so I do not recommend playing it. Yeah.
Sneepity doop.
I mean, this hand's good. It's not amazing, honestly.
It is a little awkward.
Like, for example, one of our problems is, like, if Thalia dies, I'm very concerned about our position.
Well, if Thalia lives, I'm a little concerned about our position too, but...
Wait, what's the weird light on the door?
The weird light on the door?
Is it because our room door is open? It's usually closed. Is that what chat's referring to?
There's no way they can see that. Is this some sort of bit?
I think it's a bit.
Okay.
Attack and play Thalia?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm certainly happy to trade this for that, so... Like, their one-drop is sort of objectively
better. Oh, they're
better.
distracting us. That's the joke.
Yes, that's the joke.
It took me a second. It's been a long day, chat.
It's been a long day, and we already played the last game very poorly. Oh, wow, they didn't play a land? What do we do here?
I would like to play Iganjo and...
And go?
I was gonna play a kill spell. I guess maybe we should just say go. Like, attack and say go.
I mean, I kind of want the Gonjo in
Oh, yeah, I guess I do too.
play. I think I want to attack... I want to go for the classic Iganjo go.
I want to attack, though.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Attack, Iganjo go.
Iganjo go.
Yeah, Iganjo go.
Iganj go.
Iganjo go.
Yeah. Iganj go, you Ganj go.
He, she, they, Ganj goes.
Yeah. Ganj going, the study of... Ganjgology, the study of Ganj going.
Wow, I really was hoping they'd play a creature with the same name.
Me too.
They didn't attack? This game's really
They're
bizarre.
planning to double block.
Well, I guess let's OS one of them.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to... Oh, yeah, I guess we'll OS one of them.
I mean, it's pretty reasonable to OS this.
Yeah.
And I guess I kind of wish we used to have like King Gondor because we could blow out the double block, but
Yeah.
I think that the play they made is really bizarre, and I don't think they should have made it. Like it's kind of insane to me they didn't attack. I don't know. Like I sort of just don't really know what they imagined happening. All right.
Oh, baby, that's a good draw.
You mean because it's any creature?
Well, yeah, and their plan is clearly to find Flame with Fire and kill Thalia to unlock their hand.
Yeah. I would say that Thalia is also having somewhat of an adverse effect on our hand, but...
Oh, I mean, they're mana screwed in a Monastery Swift Spear deck.
That is a fair point.
You hate it here. Was that a response to the Ganj going?
Do we discuss more Ganj goes?
I think so.
What would you say your favorite Ganj go is?
Definitely not the one we did in this game.
Alright, so I guess I should attack with just Thalia.
Wait, I want to cast Ossification.
Why?
So that we can attack for 4.
Oh. That's pretty reasonable.
I mean, I guess they probably have...
A thing that does a thing?
They're gonna kill Dauntless Bodyguard. Maybe this is foolish.
I don't know. I don't really see the upside, I guess.
Okay, I guess I don't either.
I want to attack for 2.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the main connection between Ari Zax and Ari Lax is that one is the evil twin of the other, but secretly the other is also an evil twin of the one.
Yeah.
So, that's the real answer. So that certainly is a connection.
Very wise of them to give us the choice, given that we messed it up last game.
Yes. Well, I think Luz was going to be on regardless, Lesniel, but that is true. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of happy we just didn't kill this. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I mean, I guess I don't know what our plan for these kill spells in our hand is. Oh my god.
So you go.
I mean, I want to play the land.
Oh, sure. It's a classic Iganj go angle.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we've been more punished than I've ever been for playing this Aganjo. But I think I would play it again. It's just the issue is that with Falling in hand, it's so likely to need a third land anyway.
Yeah.
And we could need a fourth land. But, I mean, we could still win this game, chat, to be honest.
Yeah.
We just need to draw, like, gas. For example, Adeline would be a great draw. Okay, let's kill this.
Yeah. And then say go.
Well, I'm going to play Falling.
Wait, they have a free Wizard's Lightning.
Oh. Okay, so if we just say go, then our opponent's going to go... Well, then I think we should kill their guy, probably, because I'm worried about death.
Yeah.
Because, like, also this isn't a wizard. So then at that point, they...
Oh, okay, I like that.
So, like, then they spend the whole turn playing this and this.
Yeah,
we take 5 and put 11. Yeah, this seems like a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
I admit that we boarded a bunch of removal and then lost to drawing a bunch of removal, which isn't the greatest look. But
Yeah.
I also just do think killing... Oh, God. That's a huge issue. Is this itself a wizard? No.
There's no way PNLR is a wizard.
Why couldn't PN... Greg, that's sexist.
You're right. That's why.
I like it because my joke was so stupid, and we both just started dying.
I'm really tired. It really has been a long day.
Well, it's been a long day, and we're losing badly, so there's that.
Oh, no.
Basically, our opponent is up by 4 cards, and the board is even, and our card is a land. I believe that the answer is yes, Minamake, but that didn't used to be the case. I believe that the answer used to be no, but it's now yes. I mean, all we really need is for our opponent's 2 cards to be lands, their card draw off the clue to be land, and us to draw good cards.
How about land?
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty dead.
How you feeling about that 23rd land now, Andrew?
I mean, we didn't... Come on. I feel great about it. We have 2 castles. I mean, what are the odds we draw 8 lands with no castles, you know? Pretty low.
Pretty low.
This is probably lethalish.
I mean, we'll go to 3. Oh, no. We'll go to less than 3. Oh,
it's not lethal, but it is lethalish. This is probably lethal.
That's omega lethal.
Yeah. Well, we might have played this game poorly. I'm not even sure we did.
I don't think we
Mostly,
did.
I think we made a play and then it worked out the most poorly anything's ever worked out.
Yeah.
But
I think we would have lost the game even with the Aganjo.
Yeah, you're probably right. Well.
Meh. Sometimes you 2-3, you know?
Alright. So I think that's gonna about do it for today, chat. So we will not be streaming tomorrow.
That's
correct. In fact, the fate of Thursdays generally is somewhat up in the air right now. There may or may not be a System Magic stream going forward on Thursdays. However, Friday, I will be back without Greg.
I will not be here on Friday.
But with the greatest limited player in the state of Minnesota, streaming some Pioneer Arena some limited Arena Qualifier prep. So if you're looking to play in the Arena Qualifier, you should tune in Friday at 2 p.m. for that.
Yeah, and then I'll be in an alternate dimension for a little while, but, you know, I'll be up there, trapped in my box, so look forward to that. It's always fun.
You can say hi to Greg in the box.
Yeah.
He may or may not respond, though. I'm not sure how time works there.
Yeah, I guess we could raid this person just for this reason.
That's a fine place to raid.
Nice! Okay, we're gonna send you to Jaffer's stream. They're playing some Pioneer Devotion Stompy stuff, which I think is not stock green, but
it's not. It's the moose list.
Okay, you can go give them some exclamation point stock greens to let them know that.
Yeah, please let them know which green deck is superior. You know.
Yeah.
I really prefer to send raiders with a message.
Oh wait, hold on. I wrote the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, now we're doing it.
Cool.
Yeah, but thanks so much for tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, enjoy Jaffer's stream. If you're looking to give back to the stream, please consider subscribing us. And we'll be back on Friday with that aforementioned limited stream, and by that I mean just Andrew. But yeah, we'll see you then, and System Magic out!